thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do another pick a card reading. And before we do that, we'll talk about the topic for today. The topic for today is what's going to happen in the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, what's going to happen in the next 7 to 10 days. And I haven't done this for a while for the English videos, pick a card reading. So this would be kind of nice to have an energy update for what's going to happen in the next 7 to 10 days. So you can make your pick, and while you do that, I'm gonna do a little bit of an announcement because this morning my channel finally hit the 10K mark. So that's like super celebratory, thing to, like super worth it to celebrate, like hitting the 10K mark. Took a while. It was going up really fast, from like 3,000 or so up to like 7,000 or 8,000, and then like the last 2,000 was taking forever. So anyways, we just hit the mark of the 10K, and so to celebrate it, I will do do a give back to all my subscribers, my faithful avivs, right? So I will do a drawing, okay? And the drawing deadline will end on December 14th of 2020. December 14th, 2020 at 11:59 p.m. Los Angeles time. So this year, which is 2020, December 14, 11:59 p.m. Los Angeles time. That will be the deadline. So to enter into the drawing, which I will give out one free reading to one lucky aviv. And the reason that it's just one is because I just noticed like there's not a lot of people watching the English videos. I will give out more if the views for this video hit a certain, if it goes above, let's say 2,000 views, at least 1,000 view, I will increase it to 2. How's that? If there's 1,000 views and the comments goes over 50, so if there's more than 50 comments and the views goes over at least 1,000 views or so, because I just noticed all of my English videos recently, it does not surpass, it's a few hundreds, so it didn't go over like 1,000 views. So if it does go over 1,000 views, at least in the comment section goes over 50, I will go increase it to 2 lucky drawers. But if it's under, then it's just 1 for the moment. And in order to enter into the drawing, you have to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and also leave a comment under this video. And you can do it until December 14th of 2020 at 11:59, up until then, 11:59 p.m. Los Angeles time. Okay, so if you're in like the East Coast and you saw this and it's already December 15th, but you're 3 hours ahead, so you still qualify. All right, so that's that. And let's see. Okay, so that's my announcement. If you actually skipped ahead already, I will do this announcement again at the end of the video. All right, so now we have 3 different piles. The timestamps are in the description box below. If you need more time, which I already talked like a few minutes already, you can pause the video, but if not, we're gonna go ahead with pile number 1. Okay, so for pile number 1, your main card is relationship. So that means for the next 7 to 10 days, your main energy is about relationship. It could be, family, friends, could be also romantic. It's anything related to relationship, all right? And then over here, the message on the card, it says, your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. So what I get from that is that you actually have to have faith. Okay, love yourself, of course. We always say that. All of the tarot readers always talk about that. But also it's about, having faith. It doesn't, if you're not, if you don't have a particular religion, I just think like, you believe in higher power, that there is something greater than you, right? And if you believe in that, that you believe that things happen for a reason, and, if things are not meant to be, and I think you probably have, a higher standard for morality and all of that, right? Values. And because of that, I think, you would respect others. You would, be responsible for your own action. So you wouldn't do anything that you wouldn't want others to do to you, right? And so because of that, I really do think good karma will come back to you. And so like it says, all of your other relationships will bloom and prosper. Okay. So I feel like, this is good omen for the next 7 to 10 days. All of your relationship will prosper and bloom. All right. So we will start with financial situation. So your money situation for the next 7 to 10 days. If there's anything that you should watch out for in the next 7 to 10 days. Ooh, 10 of Wands. All right. So I think you're going to feel a little stressed about your financial situation, okay, your money situation in the next 7 to 10 days. We do have the 10 of Wands. However, it is the 10 of Wands, so it is coming to an end. I feel with this card, this is how I feel about this. The message that I got is that I'm going to quote like Spider-Man, that with, greater, what was the quote? With greater ability comes greater responsibility, something like that, to that effect. So with this, this is how I always feel like, in at work or at a job. If you go up in position, we all want like a higher position. We all want like a lot more money. We want to make more money. But if you really think about it, the more money you make, the higher position you are positioned at. That means there's more responsibility. So the higher status that you are in society, that means you are being watched. A lot of you need to become a role model to other people. So a lot of people would put a lot more emphasis on how you behave, how you act. And so that I just feel like that's a message that came through with this. So that could be one of the things, like, because maybe you feel really stressed about your financial situation because maybe you recently got promoted, or maybe you are at a level of a higher position or higher status. So it just there's more responsibility that comes with that, but you are compensated with money, right? You are getting that money that you because you're higher status and responsibility and all of that. So you're getting well paid. So that could be one of the messages coming through, is that your financial situation is great, but with that it comes with more responsibility, more stress. You have to really, maybe like this, another one is like an example is that if you are the owner of the company, you're making a lot of money if you're profiting and all that stuff, but then you also have to take care of all of the employees that are working for you and under you, and that's a lot of pressure. Right? If you're not doing well, you're going to have to lay people off or do something about it. That's a lot of pressure. So I feel like some of you guys are doing really well, but it's just a lot of stress and pressure coming with it. For others of you, I just feel with this card, it's just a simple message where you are struggling a little bit right now with financially, but it is coming to an end. Okay, it is coming to an end. And you know, if you're watching this video right when I upload this, we are coming to an end of the year. And at the end of the year, I really hate it, because that's, if you own a house, there's property tax that you have to pay, and also it's the holidays. You have to give, even if it's during the pandemic, you still probably need to send off some gifts, right? Things like that. So you're just feeling a little bit, you're just feeling a little, stressed and struggling a little bit, trying to budget how you should spend your money, that type of thing. So let's just pick another one. Yep, Six of Cups. So I just wanted to see if it will have a good result. So I think it is, Six of Cups. So a lot of it is that. So it's I was talking about giving gifts and all of that. And look at this. This is a person giving gifts to somebody, right? And so I definitely think it's like that gift giving season. Even if you watch this not during, when I upload this, it's probably there's something coming up when you watch this video that you have to give gifts to people. There's things that you have to spend on people that you care about. It's not just like random people, random strangers. So maybe there's a little bit of pressure to buy gifts or impress people that you really care about, people from your past, people that you connect deeply, that you want to show your appreciation of them and through gift giving. And it is putting a little bit of stress on your financial status, but just the one-time things coming to an end, right? So I think it'll be okay. It's just the next 7 to 10 days. So now so those are the message coming through for your financial situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Let's talk about your your work situation. Your work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. We have the Page of Wands. This flew out. So the next 7 to 10 days, your work situation is Page of Wands. I think you have a lot of passion. You have a lot of things that you want to start working on. Maybe you'll be handed a new job, a new project. You'll be in charge of it. If not, it's just that you are very eager to start something new, and people maybe want to work with you about it on the new job. And you're passionate about. Maybe you're going to start something like a passion project or something like that at with your work. And because we have the relationship card, that's why I just that message came through. I was like, I don't even see like a 3 of coins or something, and then I saw a relationship. Right. So people do want to work with you, and they want to start this new project with you. They want to help you. And if it's something that you're really passionate about, and before maybe it just never was the right timing, now the timing is right. And you have people that want to help you with it and get this off the ground and get this started. And so you're going to probably start, it's a good idea to start planning how you're going to go about it, instead of just jump into it impetuously without any plans, because the Page of Wands do have that tendency to become really passionate about something, but then didn't really have a full fleshed out plan, and then you kind of get stuck. Right? So you probably want to that's just a little bit of a message coming there about having a plan instead of just going right into it without a plan. So let's take another card. Yep, Queen of Pentacles. Right? What did I say? Having a plan, having somebody that can ground you. So it's perfect if you can find someone that will work with you, that can help, that could ground you a little bit, okay, on your project. And also, since this is about work, Queen of Pentacles is great. So something you'll be able to get something compensated. You'll get compensated for your work, for your effort. Queen of Pentacles, very, very stable, very grounded, very loving as well. So definitely a really good energy in your work area, and you have people that can, you can run your ideas to if there's somebody that's helping you with this, and and you feel like this person is very more mature than you, because this is a Queen of Pentacles and you're more like this Page of Wands. So this Queen of Pentacle person, they don't have to necessarily be older than you in age, but they just have this maturity within them, and they maybe have a lot of experiences doing a lot of things, and so you can run your plan over, to them, and just make sure that they can catch a lot of things that maybe you didn't see, because the Pentacle, especially the Queen of Pentacles, is somebody that's very, very, it has that Virgo energy. I just feel very analytic. They could see things, they could point out things that you overlooked, and so that it could help you and avoid a lot of detours that you may encounter if you didn't run that plan to someone that could catch a lot of things that you missed, right? And so this is really like about you're passionate about some kind of a project, but not just about passionate about it, not just be passionate about it, but just make sure that your plan is workable, is executable, right? So Queen of Pentacles is definitely somebody that can ground you and help you with the plan, for sure. And if it's not about that, if this you're like, well, what new project? There's no new project. I don't know what you're talking about. Then it's just that at your work, I think people do like working with you, and because you're very, very passionate, you always make yourself, even though maybe you've been in this business for a while, you still feel like there's always something new to learn. You're still super passionate about it, and you are being rewarded with your passion, and you are being rewarded, compensated like with money, right? And you are being recognized for your value, and people do regard you very highly, and they see you as a leader, and they come to you whenever they need help, they need advice. You give good advice. They love hearing, because you ground them. They feel safe around you, or your job environment, it feels very safe. And so I don't see any huge problem in the next 7 to 10 days in regards to your work situation. All right, so let's take a look at I was gonna say romantic love, and love situation in the next 7 to 10 days. And the first card jumped out is the Two of Wands in reverse, and Page of Cups. Let me just take a peek. Temperance. Okay, this is interesting. I was gonna put it back, but I just wanted to peek because it kind of flew out after the Ace of Cups. We'll take this as like a little side note, I guess. Because why? Because as I flipped through this, flip over this, the Two of Wands in reverse kind of like talk about this. So something is not, it might be out of balance, okay? Because Two of Wands, all of the twos in the minor arcana, gives me, sends me the message about being balanced, maybe some kind of a decision, right? Partnership and all that stuff. So especially in relationship, you have your main card as relationship, and this is about, your love situation in the next 7 to 10 days. So something might be a little bit out of balance, but Two of Wands is also, setting motion and waiting for something, because it follows the Ace of Wands, which is, you're passionately going after something, and Two of Wands is waiting to see the result of that, right? And having this upside down, I feel like maybe your wait is over. So for some of you, it could be you're giving a little bit too much, so you're scaring that person off slightly. But I feel for the most of you, just because it followed by the Ace of Cups, I feel like it is, the waiting game is over. Because maybe you've been waiting for them to contact you, waiting to hear back from them, and now you're actually being offered this Ace of Cups relationship. What do we talk about in the next 7 to 10 days? Your relationship will bloom and prosper. So I think for the most of you, you are going to be offered some kind of romantic gesture, or if you are in a relationship, your partner probably might surprise you with something, loving actions, okay, gifting or whatever it is. And if you are not in a relationship, maybe in a situationship, or maybe you're just crushing on someone, they might be respond back to you with some like a little bit of a surprise type of thing that you didn't expect, because of the Two of Wands. It's in reverse, so I just feel like it's a little bit unexpected. It's not what you expected, and it is a very loving type of energy. Okay, so definitely your relationship bloom and prosper. Like we talked about earlier, this is your main energy. So like the next 17 days, I think a lot of your emphasis is actually going to be on relationship, but it could also be just, your coworkers, which we talked about. You're having a very nice relationship with that. And then over here, and even like with your money situation, we talked about it too, because we have the Six of Cups. So a lot of like your past people that you really, really care about, your old friends. It doesn't have to be people from the past, but just like people you've known for a very long time. You are probably going to spend a little bit of money on them, and just to show you're a token of appreciation, that type of thing. So we have the Temperance. I feel like this is more like what is it? Guidance, something to watch out for. Okay, because you don't want to be showered with this love or this new offer, like you get just overly excited. Okay, just always remember it's okay to be happy and excited, okay, about this new offer, about this like new thing that you're unexpected gifting, okay, all these like crazy happy energy. But remember to don't get too overexcited, because there's a saying in Chinese, like when you get too much of something, sometimes you'll swing the other extreme, which which you do not want. What's the opposite of super happy? Super sad. Okay, something tragic might happen, so you don't want to have that kind of energy. So just remember to balance out. It's okay to feel super happy about it. It's okay to be to spend a little time flowing in the clouds and be happy, but just remember to come back and come back into reality, and then just balance that energy, and also make sure, I feel like this is, once you get this offer, you might be overly excited, and then you might react. Okay, it could be overreact or underreact, because we have Temperance. It could be either, right? So it could be you might overreact or underreact, and just don't do either of them. Just match the other person's energy. If you watch a lot of like relationship coach, they always talk about that too. Match the other person's energy. Whatever they give you, you match them back. Maybe you could give them just a little bit, just as a test. I don't really like to use the word test, because it just feels kind of bad, the person being tested. It feels but just to illustrate what I want to say is just as a test to see if they notice that, and they'll match you and give you a little bit more, that kind of thing. And then so the relationship can keep building up. So that's that. I feel like pile number 1, there's a lot of exciting things to look forward to. Oh, look at this Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the relationship. Awesome. So the offer might come a little bit late, but that's for some of you. Okay, so it might come a little bit after the 7 to 10 days, but it is coming. All right, so I think this is super nice, super great energy for the next 7 to 10 days for pile number 1. And all right, so I did create a deck which has all of the timing. I created another deck which is all the yes or no's. Okay, so but for this particular one, let's use this timing deck that I created. So let me put this away. So I'll explain to you what this is about. We'll do a little extra pick a pile within a pile thing. I saw it in someone else's video. I think her channel is Aqua, but the Q is spelled with a 9, okay? And her channel, some of her videos, not all of them, some of her videos at the end of the pile, she would do like a yes or no reading. But it's just a quick yes or no. So to follow I thought that was a great idea. I really like it. I love it. So if you guys actually didn't turn off the video or, turn off my video and you got this far, so think of a question that you want to ask, and it's about timing, because this is a deck of timing. So think of a question that you want to know the timing of, okay? So I'll give you an example, maybe like, when will I meet my soulmate? That's a really big question though. Or like, when will I, if you're looking for a job, maybe when will I get a job offer? When will I make $1,000 more, or something like that? When will I get promoted? Something like that. So your question starts with when or what time, what's the timing of things. All right. So that will be the kind of question that you want to ask. And then once you ask the question, once you thought of this question that you want to ask, if you need more time, you probably want to pause this video. Think of any number from 1 through 9. Any number from 1 through 9. Pick a number from 1 to 9. All right, 1 through 9. Pick a number, and then that'll give you the timing for your question. So if you're ready, we are going to start with number 1, people who chose number 1. Equinox. So to your question, when will it happen? It will happen around equinox. And I specifically did not specify which equinox. So it could be the spring equinox. That would be the quickest, because I think we just passed the winter equinox, didn't we? So the next one would be the spring equinox, and it could be the summer equinox, could be the fall equinox, could be the winter equinox. And so the soonest would be the next, if you watch this video as I upload it, so the soonest would be the spring equinox, right? So it'll happen around the equinox time, equinox day, okay? So for people who chose pile number, or not pile, but like number 2, first snowfall. Ooh. Okay, so people who chose the number 2 is the first snowfall. If you're in LA, we don't have snowfall. Maybe you need to see when the mountains will get their first snowfall. Okay, so the first snowfall, wherever you are, that will be when your thing will happen. So this is going to be rare if you are actually in somewhere, like especially if you're in Asia, there's no snowfall. Maybe if you go up to the mountains. But yeah, this will be a little cray-cray. That means you need magic happening, right? You need to have faith. I mean, even Vegas, I remember a few years ago, it actually, like a place that you never think it'll have snow, it actually snowed. So it could happen. So now if you choose number 3, your time is New Year. Awesome. If you watch this video as I upload them, New Year is coming up. So that could be pretty quickly. So if you chose number 4, your timing is stormy night. So it's going to happen on a stormy night. Could be a snowstorm, could be a thunderstorm. So it's a stormy night. That's when your question is going to happen. The thing that you're thinking about is going to happen. So 5. Ooh, now. So it could be any time right now it's going to happen. For people who chose number 5, your thing is going to happen now. So it's going to happen anytime. It's going to come pretty quickly. If you choose number 6, November. If you watch this video as I upload them, we just past November, so you're probably gonna have to wait until next November. All right, so let's see, if you chose number 7, your timing is next few months. So I would say, yeah, next few months, 3-4 months maybe from now. Next few months. So if you chose number 8, 72 hours. Ooh, that's pretty quick. That's in 3 days. It's gonna happen in 3 days. If you chose number 9, your timing is December. If you watch this as I upload this, that means it's gonna happen this month. It's gonna happen this month. If not, if you watch this way after, then it could be whenever, but depending on when you saw this video. So it's gonna happen in December. All right, so this is the first time I did this at the end of the video. So let me know how you like it. If you like this kind of a timing pick a card reading, it's a super fast thing. So yeah, let me know by leaving in the comment section below, or if there's anything that you want to share with me, leave it in the comment section below. And if you got to this far and you listened to all of the things I just said, you know, you definitely should leave in the comment section below. Because why this month? Because well, not this month, but today, literally, I just hit the 10K mark. So I am going to celebrate it. If you missed my beginning intro, I'm going to celebrate it by giving out free readings. Okay, it's a 10 to 15 minutes, not 10 to 15 to 20 minutes free reading. So you can probably ask up to about 1 or 2 questions. Okay, one or two questions depending on how big that question is. If it's like, what will my soulmate look like, that's probably going to take the whole 20 minutes. But it's a 15 to 20 minutes reading, and I will pick out one lucky person. If the comment is there's, you know, at least 50 comments for this video, and the view goes over 1,000, because at least 1,000. All right, and also you need to subscribe, turn on that notification bell, leave your comment under this video, and if we hit over 50 comments for this video, I will draw out 2 winners. Okay, 2 winners for a 15 to 20 minutes reading for free. So please leave your comments down below, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. All right, so that's it. Don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. Turn on that notification bell. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. So for pile number 2, your main card is listen. Okay, so the message is: quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. So interesting, because of the listen card, I kind of purposely lowered my voice a little bit, and just want to feel that calmness. Okay, calm yourself and then just listen, and you'll hear that inner voice, and you'll feel it too. Oh, so funny. Inner voice, intuition, and then as I was gonna cut the deck, it's High Priestess. It's so crazy. Tarot card amaze me all the time. Okay. So your main card for the next 5 to 7 to 10 days is really listen to what you want, what you your intuition. If you need to, you know, if you're confused about anything, if there's any like difficult decisions that you have to make, just really listen to yourself. If I make this decision, would I be happy? Would it make me feel happy? Would I regret this decision? And just listen to it. You know, you can feel it. And it's really funny, since I started, you know, taking acting classes, you really have to know your body really well. It's like you really have to listen. Like whenever there's something difficult, I really drag to do. For example, there's something I really don't want to do. But then I don't also want to tell people that I don't want to do it. Like I'm telling people no. But then I, ask myself, I was like, if you keep doing this, will you be happy? Can you do it with passion? And I'm like, no, I'll always drag doing it. And when I do it, I don't feel happy about it. And if that's that, people can feel it, that you don't want to be there. You don't want to do it. And it's just bad energy. It's not good. And so, you gather your courage and you tell the person that, I think maybe there's something else that I would rather do. And usually the result turns out really well. Like the person understands. If you sincerely tell them why you don't think this is the good thing for me, people understand. Like I said, I think you are your own master of you are your own destiny. You are the master of your own destiny. There you go. I was like, what? There. You are the master of your own destiny, okay? So you make things happen for you. The tarot cards is just a guide, okay? So now we're going to talk about what's going to happen in the next 7 to 10 days in regards to your finance situation, okay? In your finance situation. Oh, nice. Too many cards, but the first card that jumped out is Queen of Pentacles, which is amazing. I'll take these two. They came out together, so it's the Fool, and underneath that is the King of Cups. So in your finance situation, okay, your money situation for the next 7 to 10 days, Queen of Pentacles, which is really good. I think if you want to invest anything, you probably wanted to do it with, careful thought, like thought out plan. You don't want to do things impetuously. You probably want to observe and then do it. Although you do have the Fool card. So some things, okay, I'm going to talk about this a little bit later. We'll talk about this first. For some of you, I think whatever you're investing, you will get, a reward. You will be rewarded for your investment, or you probably, if you're worried about overspending or something, I think you will watch out. You have a plan, like how much you can spend. You have a budget, you have a whole thing, and you'll stick to that budget. I think you'll stick to it. I don't think you'll overspend. You might even come a little bit under it. You know how to deal with your money very well. Okay, you know it. For others of you, there is this Fool card. Right underneath it is the King of Cups. King of Cups is very, mature, emotionally and all of that. However, because the Fool comes right above it, you might act a little bit impetuously at a little, when it comes to money. Sometimes, like, you have the Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, you do know how to spend your money. You will try to, control everything within your budget and all of that. But at like a moment, you might let your emotion out of control and you'll like spend something because you're like, you know what, screw this, I'm just gonna do it. And because of that, you might go over your budget. Just watch out. I feel like this is more like a little warning or like a thing to watch out for. So I think for the most part, you're at this steady, calm energy and you'll have everything under control. But then like once in a while, you're gonna let your emotion run wild, and then you're gonna discard your mature emotion. Like deep down, you're like, you probably shouldn't do it, but then your mind or whatever is telling you something else. Your little devil comes out. It's like, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. And you might do it because it's something that you've been wanting for the longest time. And you're going to like emotional spend or something like that. Okay. So just watch out for that energy. But good thing, if you're in the States, you can always return. And if you watch this as I upload this, we have the holiday return policy. So you have a little bit of time to think about it. So maybe, when you go home, you're going to be like, oh my God, what did I just do? So just watch out for that. But I think for the most part, you'll probably keep everything under control. So now in regards to your work, I haven't even asked it, but but that's what I was planning to do. You have 2 cards that flew out about your work situation, and we have the King of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Wow, you have a lot of kings. Okay, I think for your work situation, your King of Wands, you're a leader. You are, okay, you do have 10 of Wands on the bottom. Might feel a little stressed because because you're at a leadership position. It's funny because number 1 got this, but in the financial situation, you got it at your work. So I do have to mention again, it's similar message as pile number 1, is that when you're at a higher position, with more great power comes great responsibility. So you're going to feel a little bit stressed because you are at a leadership position. People look up to you to make the right decision. But you know, I feel like you have the 9 of Cups as well, so you feel pretty content. You know how to, when you feel really stressed out, you feel like all these like pent up energy. Because of the King of Wands, it is very mature, so you're gonna keep your emotion under control. You're gonna try to control everything because you do want people to see you as a leader, you know, follow your instruction, that kind of thing, and be a role model for them. So if you do have that pent up energy, or you know, feeling stressed or whatever it is, you know how to what is the word to, like, is it diverted or something? You know how to let it out. Okay, let your stress out. You know, maybe like I don't know, just a message, 9 of Cups, drinking. Okay, so you go home, you drink you know, some wine, relax a little bit. Okay, you know how to make yourself happy. You know what will help with releasing your energy, or your this stress or pressure or that kind of thing. I hear like massages or something, if you're into massages. And if you're like, no, actually, no, I don't, then this would be more like a suggestion of what you should do, is that you need to find out what will make you happy. Okay, so that you can let go of stress, de-stress. Talk about de-stress. There's like a essential oil, maybe called that, so maybe you could use that to help you feel less stressed. Also, with the 9 of Cups, I do have to mention, it is a dreams come true card as well. So whatever you want to do at your work at your work position or with work, I think there will be some kind of dream come true. So if there's something that you really wanted to do, or you really wanted to get, I think your wish might be fulfilled. All right, so just be careful of what you wish for. Just make sure that's something that you wanted, because what you want, it will get fulfilled most likely in the next 7 to 10 days. Or, you know, you'll just feel really happy. There's maybe something that you accomplished at work that you really feel proud and happy about as well. So I don't see bad energy at your work situation, so pretty good. All right, so now let's talk about your love situation for the next 7 to 10 days. We have the first card. Ooh, Ace of Wands. That's amazing. All right. Okay, second card. Ooh, everything's gonna be fine, which is great. This is the 10 of Swords card. This deck has an extra card, and this is the 10 of Swords card, but the extra card is called Everything is Fine. So on the bottom of the deck, you have the Judgment, which is a major arcana card. Amazing. And below that is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. 10, 20. Okay, so I just noticed that because I put it down and I was like, oh, wow. And then the Wheel of Fortune, my goodness. All right, so your love situation for the next 7 to 10 days, I don't think there's anything that you're going to worry about. Well, okay, how I should put it this way. Ace of Wands, there's a new beginning, okay? There's some kind of a new beginning. So if you are single, maybe you'll be able to find someone that's going to like really passionately pursue you. And everything is fine. So, and I do want to also say, because on the bottom of the deck, we do have Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. So like this kind of fate or destiny feel is going to feel pretty heavy. And I do want to mention, if there's an ex that you are trying to, you know, want them to come back to you or something like that, Judgment, it does have that kind of message. And then combined with the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, it's like some kind of a thing that's meant to be is going to happen in the next 7 to 10 days. And the thing is, okay, this is 2 major arcana card, and it is on the bottom of the deck. So I don't think it's going to happen in the next 7 to 10 days. Let me correct that. I think it will happen, but it might happen after the next 7 to 10 days. It might happen a little bit after. It might even take a month or 2, because it is the major arcana card. It's going to take time to fulfill and unfold when the timing is right, because this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's also about timing. And Judgment, karma, some kind of a fate, some kind of a destiny, reborn, rebirth. So with the Ace of Wands, there's kind of an offer. So maybe you'll see the beginning of some kind of a gesture. If this is a person that you've been waiting for, is for them to come back to you. Okay, so there is that kind of energy, and then you have this everything is fine card too. But for others of you, if you're in a relationship right now, I think everything's going to be fine. So whatever that happened before, maybe, you know, a few weeks ago or a few days ago, you guys had a little bit of a fight or whatever. I think you guys are going to make up. Okay, kiss and make up. You're going to have this. And maybe, you know, sometimes when you fight and then right after that you make up, and then you have like the best, you know, time with your partner. And yeah, and so you guys are going to you know, reconciliate and then rekindle the fire, and you're gonna apologize, and you guys are going to be in love with each other more. Okay, this passion, woo, you know, sparks flying and all that stuff. All right, so if you are having a crush, or you have maybe in a situationship, maybe some kind of a thing, maybe they'll give you a little bit of maybe some kind of an offer. But I do have to mention though, it is the 10 of Wands, although 10 of Swords, and on the bottom is everything is fine. So I do want to mention that for some of you, if you're in a situationship or whatever, like not so happy of a relationship, maybe that is going to come to an end, because it is the 10 of Swords. Even though the bottom it says everything is fine, it is the 10 of Swords card. So I think everything's going to come to an end, but just to let you know, this is reassurance that everything is fine. Even though it's coming to an end, you might feel really like desperate about it. Maybe you're trying to hold on to it, but the thing is, if it's meant to be, it will be. If it's not, and no matter how hard you're gonna hold on to it, it's probably not gonna happen anyways. And so this is when these 2 cards are gonna come into effect. So maybe something is coming to an end, and you will see the purpose of that later on. And the thing is, I even think, you know, something's coming to an end, and you might be letting other people come in. I don't want to say this is like a rebound or something like that, but it could be that, you know, and you're going to realize like somebody else is so much better than them, and they're so much more passionate, and they treat you so much better. And you're going to feel like, ooh, I'm, you know, sexy and loving and pretty and handsome or whatever. So so there is that for some of you, and for others of you, you know, just new offer, new energy, new beginning, or even, you know, people that if you are waiting for someone to come back, reconciliate or apologize, it is going to happen, but that might happen just a little bit after it's set next 7 to 10 days, because it's a major arcana card. It will happen when the timing is right. But besides that, everything is going to be okay. All right, so for pile number 2, that is the message for you for the next 7 to 10 days in regards to your love, work, and finance. So now, if you got to this far and you haven't turned off the video yet, Thank you. Because what I'm gonna do next is actually, I saw this on somebody else's a channel, but she does it as a yes or no type of pick a card. So it's a pick a card within a pick a card, and her channel, if you want to check it out, but she doesn't do it all the time. She does it occasionally. Her channel is Aqua, but the Q is spelled with 9, so A9UA or something like that. So she does it, and I really like it, so I'm kind of copying it. The only thing that's different is I created my own deck, and this I do have a different deck, but that's yes or no. But for this particular video, we are going to use the deck that I created about timing. So for pile number 2, think of something that you want to ask the timing about. So I'll give you examples. If you want to know, like, when will something happen? For example, when will I get pregnant? When will I get married? When will I meet my soulmate? And that kind of things. Meeting your soulmate, you know, if you get, well, yeah, that's a really big question, but all right. So think of your question. When will blah blah blah? And if you need more time, you should probably pause the video and then think of a number 1 through 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pick one number for your question. Okay, and then we're gonna draw cards. So if you chose number 1, it's going to happen in the summer. Okay, it's going to happen in the summer. For people who chose number 1, if you chose number 2, this is your timing. September. Nice. I do want to mention that if you are familiar with lunar calendar, this September could be solar calendar, or it's what we're following right now, the calendar that we follow right now. But if you're familiar with lunar calendar, it could also be lunar month as well. Okay, just so that you know. So it could be September, like, you know, our regular timing of everything, but lunar calendar, there is January through December as well. Could be solar calendar or lunar calendar. All right, so if you chose number 3, spring, that's going to happen in springtime. So if you chose number 4, it's going to happen during new moon. If you watch this video as I upload it, we just experienced the full moon a few days ago, and so in about 2 weeks there's going to be the new moon. So that's like in about 2 weeks if you watch this as I upload this video, right? If not, then you probably want to check out when that new moon is going to happen. So it's new moon, that's when it's going to happen. All right, so if you choose number 5, 48 hours. Oh my goodness, two days. That's gonna happen in 2 days, 48 hours. If you choose number 6, your card is next year. So if you watch this video as I upload them, next year is going to happen pretty quickly because we are in December right now. But if you watch this, whatever, next year could be slightly far ahead. All right, so if you chose number 7, ooh, this week. Wow. Okay, this week, number 7, your timing is this week. So if you chose number 8, your timing is moved up. So we don't have a specific timing for your question. It just means that it was going to be a while back, but now the timing is moved up. Okay, the timing is moved up for you. For pile number 8. For people who chose pile number 9, 49 days. It's going to happen in 49 days. Okay. If you chose number 9, it's going to happen in 49 days. All right, so that is the timing for your question. Let me know if you like this kind of this last part of it. A lot of people say they like it, so I just started doing it. I did it in the video yesterday, in the Chinese video, and people reflected that they really like it. And I did the yes or no in last week's video for Chinese, which I didn't do it for you guys. I'm sorry. I'll do it again. I'll do it for you guys next week maybe. So just let me know if you like this or not. You can leave it in the comment section below. And if you skipped through my intro at the very beginning, I will mention it again, that I will be giving out free 15 to 20 minutes reading. I will do it by doing a drawing out of all the comments for this video. So leave a comment and you might win. And I will pick out one if the comments are below 50. If the comments reach over 50, I will draw out a second winner. Okay, so if it surpassed 50 comments, I will draw a second winner. And just make sure that you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Okay, just make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell and leave it in the comment section below, and you might win a 15 to 20 minute reading with me. That will be, you know, 1 or 2 questions depending on how big that question is. So that is that. Don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Okay, so for pile number 3, your main card is have confidence. Have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. So it's talking about God, but if you don't have, you know, a particular religion, okay, it could be universe. If you believe in Buddhist, that would be Buddha, okay. So it's talking about having confidence. It's talking about also, you don't have to have confidence in yourself. You just have to have faith and have confidence that, you know, spirits and angels and gods, goddesses, the universe has your back, and they're going to help you every step of the way. So you just have to have faith in them, and everything that you wanted, if it's for your higher good, they will help you with that, right? Just have faith. And I think that's really comforting, because sometimes I'm like, I really don't think I could do this. I don't have any confidence in myself, but you can always have confidence in the higher power, which is comforting, I feel, at least for me. So now we will take a look at, and that's the next 7 to 10 days. So there might be something that, you know, you're having not a lot of confidence about, at least not in yourself. Just put it in the hands of the unknown and they will guide you through it, right? So now let's take a look at your financial situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Let's take a look at your pile number 3's financial situation in the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, ooh, 8 of Wands. That's amazing. All right, so for pile number 3, your financial situation for the next 7 to 10 days is 8 of Wands. Something is going to come quickly, and 8 of Wands is a great card to have. So it is going to be, your money is going to come in. So you're probably going to see a deposit of some kind of a money coming into your account. Okay, so your financial situation is going to improve. I feel like it's just an improvement as well too. So it doesn't, mean like a deposit of something, but it's just like an improvement, or maybe you'll get like some kind of a message about getting a raise maybe. Okay, so I do want to mention in this particular deck we have this person on the bottom of this card, and this is a person riding a bike going super fast as well. So I think you can also make things happen quicker for yourself. So because the original weighted rider weight is more like leaving it up to the hands of gods and universe and whatever you believe in, right? But I feel like with the addition of this person, that you can make things happen quicker too for yourself. So if you put in a little bit more effort, if you go in and ask for a raise, right, you can make things happen for yourself. And over here, you don't have to have confidence in yourself. Just have confidence in that there's higher powers helping you. Okay, so you can make things happen quicker for you financially. It's amazing. Let's see if there's any additional message. We'll draw one more card. Oh my goodness, Two of Cups. Don't you wish you had that for for your love situation? So Two of Cups. I think the additional message is that maybe through partnership with someone, you might be able to bring in more like financial success. Okay, and also I feel like this is it's stabilizing, because a 2 is more stable than a 1 or 3, right? All the odd numbers. So I feel like your financial situation will probably you're going to see it stabilizing, and also you're going to see equal give and take, a balance, which is really funny because a balance also means balance. That's like the balance of something, right? Like money, the balance of your account. So this is the balance. So you're going to see an improvement in your balance, in your account balance, right? So I definitely think your money is going to improve, and maybe through partnership, or somebody or someone is going to help you with it, right? And this someone could be not an actual person, but just, you know, things that we cannot see, right? Things we can't see doesn't mean it doesn't exist. See, the thing is, I used to be I'm kind of still am a little bit skeptical. That's why I really do believe that you are your own master. You are the master of your own destiny. But I do believe, you're like, what? You're a tarot reader. But I obviously do believe things happen for a reason. I believe there is something out there that is beyond my knowledge. I do believe that, But, on occasions, I'm still a little bit skeptical. I'm like, really? Is it really going to happen? Is it really? And then, usually it gets confirmed. It's like, yep. So, So that's the message for your financial situation for the next 7 to 10 days. It's amazing. It's 2 wonderful cards, okay? So financially, you're going to feel really great in the next 7 to 10 days. It's going to come to imbalance, or, you can make things happen, or somebody will help you. It could be an actual person helping you, okay? Or it could also be, depending on what you believe in. So the higher power person could be God, could be spirit, could be angels, could be Buddha, could be just the universe, right? Will come and help you. So now let's take a look at your work situation. In the next 7 to 10 days, what's going to happen in your work situation in the next 7 to 10 days? Oh my God, 4 of Wands. 6 of Swords, that's not too bad. All right, so for your work situation for the next 7 to 10 days, you have 4 of Wands and 6 of Swords. Well, 4 of Wands is your main energy. So something celebratory. So something that you've been, maybe a project or some kind of a thing that you've been working on. You finally get the final result. It's very good results. You're gonna see it coming to fruition. Maybe you are seeking jobs or something. 4 of Wands or 4 in general is about stabilizing. It's about having a good foundation of things. So you're gonna your job situation is finally stabilizing, finally being grounded, and this is very celebratory energy. So whether if it's like something that you just accomplished, now it's like time to celebrate because it's like amazing result, or maybe just time to celebrate because you got that job, or you got that offer, or you got that project that you've been waiting for, or whatever it is. Okay, so it's amazing news coming. And so that could be that too. You know, I feel like your job and your financial situation are correlated because the 8 of Wands, remember we talked about, you can go and ask for a raise. Maybe you did a superb job and you can use that as leverage to ask for a raise. So something amazing is at work situation. For others of you, there is the 6 of Swords. So some of you might be thinking about leaving the job. So because it's maybe you don't feel fulfilled, or I just got another message is that you're leaving this company because you just got headhunted by a headhunter and they offered you an even better salary, an even better position, an even better offer. Compared to your current job. So there's that money situation being improved, and a new partnership. It could be like current partnership, but in this case would be a new partnership, right? You're partnering up with a new company. You're gonna go work for a new company, new person. You're gonna maybe open up your own company too. That could be a possibility too. So like you're leaving something behind and moving something moving towards something better for your future. So it could be that, so there's 2 messages. It could be that you're at your current job, or there's something like you need to celebrate about, and you could use that as leverage to ask for a raise or some sort of thing. Or some of you might want to leave this job and pursue better options, better better opportunities. And for others of you, you might even get headhunted by like a headhunter or something, or scouted by a different company, and they give you a better offer and a better position and better pay, and you're going to want to move towards that. So there is like 3 different messages here, and just have confidence. Okay, so I feel like with this having confidence, maybe this is more about you being handed over a project or something, and then now you have to take charge or something like that. And if you don't have confidence in yourself, but just have faith in the higher power, because you're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be taken care of. All right, so let's take a look at your love situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Let's take a look at your love situation in the next 7 to 10 days. Ooh, 5 of Swords. Okay, so let's take one more card. 6 of Pentacles, thank God. Right? Thank God. Okay, so 5 of Swords. Because 5 of Swords is about competition, and it could be winning or losing depending on how you see this card. Some people see it as these people going away and, defeated. And other people could see this as this person over here winning. So in your love situation, I think there is some kind of a competition. Okay, there was a competition, because this looks more like the result of the competition, right? Or maybe you guys had a fight about something. Maybe you guys have an argument. So if you are in a relationship, or maybe a situationship, or there's someone that a crush that you want to date, there is maybe you guys had a little bit of an argument about something, right? And or, you know, in this next 7 to 10 days, because this is more like a prediction. It could be something that happened in the past, okay? And now this week is coming to a resolution. But it could also mean that this week this is going to happen. You might be arguing about something. You might be, there's something that it's going to trigger something and you're going to be, you know, fighting about it. But I think with the Six of Pentacles coming after it, it's actually not going to be too bad of a resolution. It will resolve, okay? So somebody will beg for forgiveness, okay? Somebody will be you know, gifting the other person, like, all right, I forgive you, or not begging for forgiveness, but like, you know, trying to win you back or apologize through gifting, okay, to give you something and just like, all right, I'm sorry. But they might not say I'm sorry, but they'll just give you a gift, but that's their way of saying, you know, apologizing, something like that. Or you'll be presented with something. So because if you're in a relationship, this is, you know, just gifting something, or, you know, apologize or something like that, or begging for forgiveness. But if you're in a situationship, or like just a crush because you're not really in a relationship yet, this could also just be that this person will probably come forth, or maybe it's you, because it's a general reading, so it could be you or the other person. Might be going towards the other person, so it could be you or the other person. You know, makeup, kiss and makeup, and then it's like, all right, okay, fine. Or, you know, you'll talk about it, you'll work it out, because it's the pentacle energy, so like you'll find a practical solution about it. And I think it's actually not that bad, but you do want to watch out. There is the Five of Swords, so that could be, you know, a recent past energy that, and you're trying to resolve it this week, or that it might happen this week that you're going to be arguing about it, and then you'll try to resolve it after. But it's minor arcana, so it's not going to be something huge. It's not, you're not arguing about like crazy things. It's probably something really dumb, and after that, you know, after you argue, you can't even remember about, okay? So, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. All right, so that's what I see for pile number 3. That's going to happen in the next 7 to 10 days. So if you got this far, there's a little treat for you, which I made a deck with all of the timing cards that I created. Okay, which I saw it at, okay, so she does it, which is a yes or no pile. Okay, which I also create another deck with all of the yes or no answers too. But for this one in particular, for today's video, I'm using the one with all of the timing cards. Okay, all of the timing cards. So what you need to do is just ask. So this is like a pick a pile within a pile. So what you want to do is ask a question containing timing. So I'll give you an example. When will I get the job offer? When will I be able to buy a house? When will I meet my soulmate? When will I lose 10 pounds? I don't know. Or gain 10 pounds. Some people might want to gain weight. So, or when is the pandemic going to be over? Oh my God. All of that, right? So think of a question in regards to timing, and then now if you need more time, you probably want to pause the video and then pick a number from 1 through 9. So any number from 1 to 9, pick one number in regards to the question that you asked. If you need more time, pause the video, because we are going to start with number 1. Okay, so if you chose number 1, your timing is November. Wow, so if you watch this video as I upload them, we just passed November, so it's gonna probably be next November, right? Or it could be the November after next year. That, oh my God, that's a long time. All right, so if you pick number 2, your timing is, Valentine's. That's the Valentine's Day. Okay, Valentine's Day, that's in February. But I do want to mention I do want to mention, because my background is, I'm Chinese, right? So I was born in Taiwan, but Chinese. Valentine's, if you there is the Chinese Valentine's Day, which happens in July, but it's the lunar calendar July. It's on July 7th. Lunar calendar though. July 7th, lunar calendar. And so it could be Valentine's Day, which is the Western one, which is February 14th, but it could also be the Chinese one, which is lunar July 7th. Lunar month, July 7th, okay? So Valentine's Day, that's nice. Okay, so if you pick number 3, autumn, okay? So it's gonna happen in autumn. I would say we are in winter right now, right? So if you watch this video as I upload them, autumn is gonna be next year, okay? September, that's if you chose number 4. Your timing is September. That's similar to autumn, but this is a little bit more specific. So if you chose number 5, ooh, timing is yet unknown. Dang. Okay. So your timing, whatever question that you asked about, the timing, they won't tell you. They're being tricky. This is like the High Priestess card. All right, so if you chose number 6, your timing is the right time. That means divine timing. This is almost like this timing is yet unknown, but at least they'll tell you it'll happen at the right time. At the right time. And I feel like with this card is that you'll know when that right time is. And you know it's not now, most likely. So it happened at the right time. So for pile, if you chose number 7, your timing is Christmas. That's awesome. If you watch this video as I upload them, so Christmas is coming up. That means it's gonna happen super fast for you. But if not, then it might take a while. All right, so if you pick number 8, ooh, your timing is 6 months. It's going to be 6 months. Nice. That's not too bad. Half a year. So if you pick number 9, your timing is, ooh, next month. Next month. All right. So that's all of the timing for this time. And let me know if you actually enjoy this timing type of pick a card. It's a quick one, so usually I'll just do it at the end of a reading. And I'll do it, as I feel like it. So, you never know. It'll be a surprise. So just let me know if you like this. And then also if you, whatever I said about the next 7 to 10 days, you resonated or not, you can leave it in the comment section below. And if you actually missed my intro today, it's super important. I usually never leave a super long intro, but today, because to celebrate my 10K subscribers, I will give away one free reading, okay, one free 15 to 20 minute reading, which you can ask about 1 to 2 questions depending on how big that question is. What I consider a big question is who is my soulmate? That's a big question, so you probably only have time for one question then. I will pick out 2 winners if the comments are over 50 comments, unique comments. So if you leave a bunch of them, it's all one person. That doesn't count, because they'll filter out duplicates. So 50 unique comments. If it's under 50, I will just choose 1. If it's over 50, I will choose 2. Okay, 2 winners. And in order to qualify, also, not only that you have to leave comments, you also have to subscribe to my channel and also turn on that notification bell. Okay, turn on that notification bell and subscribe and leave in the comment section below, and you might have a chance to win the 15 to 20 minute reading. And the deadline is 2020 December 14th. Okay, December 14th of 2020 at 11:59 p.m. Los Angeles time. December 14th, 2020 at 11:59 p.m. Los Angeles time. And that will be the cutoff time. That's when I'll do the drawing, all right? So that's it. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.